the Old Dominion Monarchs and the Georgia Southern Eagles. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Hollywood with the latest on the weather.
Checking in with Georgia Southern's head coach before the game. One thing he's got his eyes on, the weather. We weren't sure what to expect today, but this weather has turned out to be beautiful. He said that will have a great impact and be a benefit to his team here today. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Fielded in the end zone. It's Horn. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. So Old Dominion's offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. Jamal Roberts, he put up numbers, more than 200 yards and a couple of scores in their victory last time out. They'll send the back in motion. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3. And the Monarchs headed quickly to the line.
Tell you what, that read game really slows you down defensively, kind of makes you play responsibility football. And when you get chunks like that on first down as an offense, I would continue to come back to it.
They'll put it in play from the 27, first down.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone down.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Got it down the field.
You know, this offense knew coming into the game they were going to get some opportunities to take shots down the field. They feel like they've got the guys on the perimeter to win one-on-one, and you saw it right there.
Wants to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Split backs here. Gets the back moving. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. This time he's got it. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Off the play fake on first down. Got his man on the right. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
Hey, man, this fullback is a weapon. Nice job catching the football and then turning upfield to go pick up that first down.
The Monarchs trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep running the football and stay physical.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. That brings us to 3rd and goal from the 6 after they went backwards on the last one. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it on the outside.
You know, and I think a more accurate throw gives him a chance to catch that in stride, turn upfield, and get the first down. He was able to pluck it out of the air, get his foot down and bounce, but now it sets up 4th and short.
This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on 4th down. Pocket breaking down. Gets drilled as he throws. The big pressure on 4th down, and they'll get it back. And whistles as we stop play. A man down. They'll check on him. Training staff checking out this junior defensive tackle. We hope this is not serious, and he gets back in the fray shortly. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. Here's a heat.
Well, it wasn't great field position to start with, and it's getting worse now. The defense gets a sack. They're getting aggressive up the field. They get to the QB, and they're sending a message.
And the Eagles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking for space. It's Todd. And they don't pick up anything right there, but at least they avoid getting tackled in their own end zone. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Finds a little space. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Nice job to move the ball on the ground like that in the big game, but we will need to check on an injured player. We'll check on his status, but at the moment, we'll take a timeout. Jordan. Southern about to snap it on another 1st and 10. Here we go. Go. The run inside. It's Todd. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. At the 40, there he goes. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Georgia Southern really efficient on offense. That's caught. It's Larson. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Leaves it with the back. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Moving away from pressure. They get to him as he throws. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. And this one is perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
He stopped right there after a short return, was looking for running room, and the coverage unit wasn't having it. They're going to throw it to start the drive. He'll pull it down. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1. And the Monarchs moving quickly to the line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Roberts. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Find space on the right. It's a seam wide open. He's at the tip. Touchdown, ODU. Into the end zone with a breakaway score.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. A little bit of feeling each other out there, down 7-3 as they open this drive. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
One of the things I love about this defense is they're so versatile in ways they can get after the quarterback. In their last game, they came away with 5 sacks, came from all over the place. They got the win. So you know in this one, they're going to dial up a lot of different looks. It's going to be tough for this offense to try to keep their quarterback standing up straight.
They'll run play action. Moves around to clear up the vision. He'll pull it down and run. That's the way to get it out of your own end. Takes it all the way up to the 25 before going out of bounds. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. They'll try to get it through the air. Makes the grab. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give from the gun. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
They'll run the screen. He'll get it up to the 39 before he's run out of bounds, and this offense just patiently, methodically trying to do work. Keeps it himself. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Offense staying on the field there and hurry up, looking as if they'll go on 4th. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Could be an alley. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. We've come to the end of the period. Old Dominion has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. First play of the period, first down here. Wants to throw it again. Pressure coming. And down he goes.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built the lead.
Sets up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Got room at the 35. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. To the air on first down. Bringing the heat. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. They'll snap it from the 25 here on 2nd and long. Finds his man. It's Warren. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping 3rd downs management. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
Rush is on him. Back open in the middle. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The Monarchs want to move quickly.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an
quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Second down now after the sack. The play action fake. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Third and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on fourth down. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. And the Monarchs will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin them deep. All the way back to the 15. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Georgia Southern's offense comes out to get this drive started. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Larson. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. A first down for the offense. Wants to go right back downfield. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. He'll try to do it himself. Got it in stride inside the 20. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on first. And into the end zone. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one.
Hey, you can see this defense. They are back on their heels right now. This offense very much in a groove, in a rhythm. They've got to find something to disrupt this. Right now, they're doing what they want, when they want, how they want. This defense got to answer the bell.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal. Back to pass. Under fire. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
Yeah, and unfortunately, this guy's been beat like a drum. He's been hit, sacked a bunch of times already, and another hit right here. I'm literally looking at my offensive line and be like, dude, I need some...
Touchdown, Eagles! Fired in from the red zone for the score. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. So the touchdown drive goes 63 yards. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Monarchs send out the offense to go to work. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. He'll throw it. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. The pick six, he takes it in. Touchdown, Eagles.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
And the extra point was good. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Toss sweep to the right. Breaks into the open. Got enough for the first. Carried it all the way down to the 35-yard line before they finally got him stopped.
You know, in the modern era of college football, with everybody throwing it, it becomes harder and harder for running backs to put up big-time numbers. With that last carry, though, this guy's got 1,000 yards rushing on the season.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he never had defense just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Right on the money. Finds a crease at the 20. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Gets it out quickly. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Now on the move. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to give them a finish. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. The Monarchs trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Pulls it again on the option. Touchdown, Monarchs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, it's so nice to have an offense that can do so many different things and attack you different ways. When you run the option the normal way with a running back, the defense knows how to play it. But how about this? The receiver out wide, now a little confusion. QB takes advantage and punches it in for 6.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Brings a return out across the 25. Gets a couple of extra yards. He stopped at the 27-yard line. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Georgia Southern in a hurry.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. He slides down, and he's got enough to convert the 2nd and short. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll run it from the gun. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Looking to pick up a 1st down on 3rd and short from the 43. He'll try to get to the marker himself. He slides past the sticks. That'll be enough to convert the 3rd down. The Eagles will have it 1st and 10.
I just love it when my quarterback knows situational football. They run the option. He understands. It's 4th and short. Like, I got to stick my nose in there, get north-south, and try to get that 1st down. I love when I have a quarterback that can do that.
Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll run the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Trying to make magic with his feet. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time, they let him get out of bounds.
Absolutely perfect. That pushes the lead to 6 at 20 to 14.
And I like the way this defense just finished. And I know they're trailing, but they didn't give up the touchdown. Got a little bit of momentum. Not much time left in this 1st half, but you got halftime to make some adjustments, come out with some energy, but a nice stop here.
They'll put this one in play. 1st snap of the drive from the 25. Running inside. It's Roberts. He'll push his way forward for a few, and the clock will continue to run. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, welcome into the epicenter of the college football world, our Orlando EA Sports Studios, and a great Week 8. We begin with a look at Illinois taking on the number 5 team, the UCLA Bruins. And it's the Illini with a double-digit lead. You can't count out the opposition, but I'd say the defense looks awfully stout so far. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the Big Ten. Back now to your game inside Paulson Stadium. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the prettiest little stadium in America.
Will kick it off to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. There's some room. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read. Read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
He'll keep it on second down. Nice job to keep it himself, find the first down marker, and move the change for this offense. And the Eagles are marching down the field. Got enough for the first. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. They have just bloodied their nose on this drive, all on the ground. It's 1st and 10. Keeps it on first down. And he keeps it himself. A good decision there, and it gives this offense a first down.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Second down, he'll throw it. Here's the pressure. It's complete to the right. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
You know, and that's why this guy can play first, second, and third down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. And they're going to find ways to get him going in all sorts of ways, but you're seeing it specifically on this drive.
Got some room headed to the goal line. And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia Southern.
That play calling menu just gets so much bigger when I got a guy, Jesse, that can do this. Like, he can run the football, such a weapon. We saw it all throughout this game so far, and you see it once you get closer to that red area, man. You get that +1 advantage having your quarterback that can be a running threat.
And the frustrating part for a defense, too, is that even when you're right, you're wrong. And we've seen on some of these runs today, guys have been in position to make a tackle, but they just can't get him down on the ground. He's got that dynamic running ability. He's a true dual threat. And right now, he's given this defense all they can handle.
He'll bring it out. It's Jackson. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Makes the grab. It's Roberts. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Monarchs in the hurry up. The run inside. It's Roberts. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be first down. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Grab behind the line. It's Agnew. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Second down, they'll go to the air. Unloads to the wideout. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And the Monarchs will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And he can't quite get it down or out of bounds. It's into the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense now ready to start the drive. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays. Everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Really good job by the defense getting to the quarterback and getting him on the ground for no gain. It's tough. Once you get there and get pressure, it's so hard to get these guys on the ground because they're elusive. Really good job wrapping them up and getting to the ground.
That's a great job by the defense, but I don't think the quarterback made the right decision on that RPO. It looked as if the defense was expecting run. They had the box crowded. That's when the quarterback, I think, needs to hold on to and then throw downfield.
Zings it complete to the right. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Georgia Southern about to snap it on another 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Under fire. There he goes. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, first down, or get down, and he got 2 of those on that one. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Caught in the backfield. It's Bradshaw. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. And that last one might have helped the completion percentage, but it didn't go forward. 2nd and 10 here. Pulls it in. It's Larson.
And that play takes some protection. If you're going to stick it in the belly and that wide receiver is going to run down the field that far, I need some good protection, and I need my lineman not to go downfield. Nice job by the quarterback making the right read, being patient, throwing that strike.
On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Maybe some room here. Touchdown, Georgia Southern. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And they split the uprights on the extra point. They're up 35-14.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed, look at the elusiveness, get into the end zone. Nice run.
So Old Dominion's offense hopes this drive holds some promise. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today ranked, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the first down. Got it behind the line. It's Newsome. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. The Monarchs will hustle to the line.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out.
Maybe a crease. Touchdown, Old Dominion. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Give to the big fullback. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The Eagles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Turning it on. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
This offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Larson. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the first down. Georgia Southern really efficient on offense. Pulls it on the option. He'll pitch it. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Oh, they're after him. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
And, man, this defense added again. They've done this so much today. Affected the quarterback, gotten sacks, forced 3rd and long situations. It doesn't matter about the yards on the drive. Now you put them in a very predictable passing situation.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Punt is on its way. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. Let's see if this rally can continue. A touchdown followed by the stop, and now they've got the ball back. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Got rid of it just in time.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play.
Fighting to get it out of the end zone, and I don't think he made it. He did not. It's a safety. After giving up that safety, they'll have to boot it away and give it right back to them. Wants to return it. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. The give to the back. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
And the defense snows him under after a very short game. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Got it, looking for the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to 3rd down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
An 8-yard pickup on the first down completion. Now 2nd and 2. Leaves it with the back. That ought to be enough to move the chains and give Georgia Southern a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. The option look. Rides the option, he keeps it. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, it's Cavazos. Pocket breaking down. Slides past the sticks, and he converts on 2nd and long. Great awareness on the scramble. So they'll use a timeout here. One more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well.
And that's a big reason why this offense is so dangerous. If they get the lead, because of this guy's scrambling ability, they can just close the door, put that foot on your throat, and not take it off. Nobody was open that time. It looked like he was going to get sacked, and he just very nonchalantly was able to buy himself some time. Gets outside, uses his speed, picks up the first down. The offense stays on the field. They've already got the lead.
Snags it, and he's open. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all but locked up. It's good. And that lead grows even bigger.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
The Monarchs send out the offense to go to work. This offense has pretty much been stuck in the mud the entire game. It's been a frustrating performance, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, you can't be hanging your head just yet. This game's not over. This coaching staff is still evaluating their players. So if you're on the field right now, you've got to finish this game. You've got to try to prove something to them.
Well, the game is over, to be clear. They're not coming back. But I hear what you're saying. Keep fighting. Keep showing your coaches it matters. And maybe find something positive here late that you can build on for the weeks to come.
And he left the first defender grabbing at air before he was finally tackled. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
He'll work his way down to the 28. And the Monarchs want to pick up the tempo.
Well, that's 3 throws on this drive and 3 completions and 3 first downs. And it's funny, talking to the offensive coordinator during the week, he said, hey, if my head coach would let me do it, I'd throw the ball 100 times a game. I wouldn't even run it because of how much I trust this quarterback to do the right thing. And that's exactly what's happening on this drive.
They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Slings it downfield, and he will take it in. Touchdown, ODU.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
And you're just waiting for that right bounce, that right skip for that ball to get 10 yards to try to make something happen and make a miracle come to fruition. And, Palmer, it's not going to happen. The defense's hands team, they were ready, they were dialed in, and they get the football back.
Yeah, they fall on that one, David, and they can breathe a little bit easier now. But let's be honest. I mean, in college football, we've seen crazier things happen in these types of situations. The ball takes a crazy bounce. There's always...
And the ball is free on the pitch. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense